Hi everybody, welcome to the O'Connor Elder Law Show. I'm your host, Melissa O'Connor. Today I wanted to talk to you about probate and what is a probate asset and what isn't a probate asset. So I've received many different phone calls from people who are confused about the probate process, why they need probate, if they need probate, and what the heck which items, possessions of their loved one require probate. So essentially, a probate asset are all assets that are titled in the name of the now deceased person, the decedent, in their name only. So should your loved one have bank accounts that have two people on the account, it's a joint account, them and somebody else, that's not a probate asset. The monies in that account now belong to the co-owner. Another instance is titles to homes. If the property, the house, is only titled in the now deceased person's name, that is a probate asset. However, if there was a co-owner, then like joint tenants and with right of survivalship, that joint tenants, they have that right of survivalship, which means that that piece of property now passes to them upon death. If it was tenants in common, that's something different. Also, vehicles and boats and jet skis, all those things are probate assets. Things that are titled in their name only. If the vehicle or the boat or the jet ski had two people, more than one person on the title, then that's a non-probate asset. All material effects, like watches, things of that nature that are theirs, those are probate assets. And many life insurance policies, people ask about insurance policies. If there is a pay on death designation, which almost all people, writers of these insurance policies will ask the person to do. That's the whole point, right, of life insurance, is that you name who gets the benefits upon your passing. Whoever's listed there, they get the benefits of those policies, and therefore those policies are not part of a probate. They're not part of the probate assets. It's only assets that have not been designated with or not co-owned, not designated where they go after death, or that are not co-owned. Those are probate assets. So now that you know what's a probate asset, you might be wondering after probate, like during the probate process, how long does it take? It could take a long time, number one. It doesn't have to, but it could. Depends on which jurisdiction you're in and the court docket, and whether you go it alone or if you use a seasoned attorney that knows the process and can move you through the hoops quickly to be able to wind down your loved one's affairs. The other question that people generally ask is who gets these assets? And the answer depends. If the person had a will, they will go pursuant to the terms of the will. If not, then they don't have a will, then they go pursuant to law. And it really depends as to who you are in relation to the loved one, whether or not those assets will go to you. If those specific type questions are great for you to call an attorney in your jurisdiction, so that way you're really clear as to how your state operates. But generally speaking, if there's a will in place, the will dictates where these probate assets go. All the non-probate assets go pursuant to law to the pay on death designation, to whoever your loved one had designated was supposed to go upon death, or to the co-owner. I hope this provides you some insight as to what's a probate asset and where possessions, how they're transferred upon death. If this content was meaningful and helpful to you, I ask that you like it and share it with others that might benefit, and I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you for joining me.